weird to do those now. Hey, we're doing a Legend of Zelda thing. We're doing it's basically like a month of Legend of Zelda, right?
Yes, it's a Zelda month.
Zelda,
Yes,
yeah.
it's not in November like most people do it. It's in March because new Zelda's coming out in March.
We're different. Shut up.
Okay, yeah, we're different and special, especially with the
Special little snowflakes, and well, you get the jokes right themselves. So you make connections. Anyway, so we're going to make an exception.
Yes.
3D only. We're not doing any 2D Zeldas. We're not doing top down. We're not gonna talk original or Link's Adventure or Link to the Past, any of that. Just because
we either haven't finished them, or
there would be like 2 months of Zelda if we include them all.
Yes, so it's a lot easier to just focus on 3D Zeldas.
For now.
Yeah.
We might do a 2D one if another 2D Zelda comes out.
Hey, if they release a 2D Zelda, like
if they make a sequel to Triforce Heroes, yeah, we'll probably talk about the 2D Zeldas.
Yeah. But for now, Breath of the Wild's coming out in like
the greatest
a month.
3D game in ages, rivaling that of The Witcher. I couldn't even get out. Not The Witcher. No, probably Skyrim. It would probably beat Skyrim in my list of like favorite games. Probably wouldn't beat Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is pretty fantastic.
No, man, Breath of the Wild has Game of the Year just written all over it.
Every texture is just Game of the Year.
Yes.
Oh, look at this bush, Game of the Year. My sword says Game of the Year.
In Hylian, everything just says Game of the Year, everywhere.
That would actually be really good subliminal messaging by Nintendo.
Yeah.
Every like town signposts, like all the text, everything that you see is like it's all the same texture for all the text.
Yeah.
And if you translate it from Hylian to English, it would just be Game of the Year.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. But anyways, we're talking Ocarina of Time because that's the first 3D Zelda. And it's awesome.
We're going all the way back to the granddaddy of all 3D. Well,
Yeah.
not all 3D, but 3D Zeldas.
3D adventure games.
3D is. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time. All right. You didn't play the original. You played the 3DS port.
Yes, I did play the 3DS port. That was my first Zelda game.
Which says a lot.
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and I've loved every single game I've played from the series ever since.
It's a good start. Anyway, let's see. We didn't really. What are we gonna talk about here?
Oh yeah, well, let's start.
It's all right. Also, disclaimer: it's been a while since I've actually recorded a video with you, so.
I know.
So it's like I'm kind of out of touch.
Okay, let's start with simple. Let's start with story.
Story. Okay, you're a strange forest child who doesn't have a fairy, which apparently is supposed to be a special thing.
Yes. Sure.
But it's apparently all forests don't have fairies. You get summoned out to the great tree.
Great Deku tree.
It's basically Deku tree. Trees, man. Trees. Who's basically like, yo,
I'm dying from there's a bug inside me. Can you just stick it out, please?
Listen, I need you to play surgeon. Here's a stick, and here's a plank of wood. Figure it out. And thus starts the greatest adventure in the world. All right. We're not gonna go through the whole story, but it's collect 3 MacGuffins.
Yep.
Get the Ocarina of Time.
You got the Ocarina, collect the MacGuffins, get the sword.
Well, it's okay. It's collect a basic Ocarina, collect 3 MacGuffins, collect another Ocarina, get the sword,
go to sleep,
unleash evil on the planet,
and go to sleep for 7 years.
Collect 6 MacGuffins. Well, 5, I guess, kind of. It's probably 6 MacGuffins.
6. Yeah, but they're kind of getting with the sages and stuff thingy, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well,
so I get the power of the sages.
Alright, well, okay, but they gave you the first one for free, really.
Yeah, true.
The light is kind of just handed to you.
Yeah.
So 5, you collect 5 more MacGuffins.
Yeah.
Medallion stuff. Hunt down the chick that you're supposed to have a romantic interest with, I guess. Just by talking to her for like 5 minutes 7 years ago.
Yep.
And kill the King of Evil. Who? Okay. How do the Gerudo repopulate themselves?
That one man does all the favors.
Ganondorf is the king of the Gerudo, the king of thieves, because he is the first male born to the Gerudo tribe.
Yes.
In 1,000 years.
Yes. JoJo's jealous he's been with more women than you have.
So are you. But, no, think about it. Like, okay, before he was born, is Ganondorf just supposed to be a 1,000-year-old man?
here's what happens. A 100-year-old man is 700 years, I think, right?
I'm pretty sure it was
I'm
1,000.
I'm gonna go with 100 because there's similar to the one. A 100-year-old man does the deed with the last person, and as soon as he knows, oh, that's a guy, dead.
I have a son! Sword through chest. Gerudo, male every year. I'm looking at this up because I'm pretty sure it's 1,000. But point is, like,
Pretty sure it's 100.
if he's... Alright, so basically, but it's like, they just live until their son is born, or like, what happens when Ganondorf got killed? Did Link basically just exterminate the Gerudo because they no longer have a male among them?
Yeah, or the Gerudo are just asexual. That could work, right? Couldn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. It's fucking weird.
It's an incest.
It's 100 years. You're right about that.
Yeah.
But it's also like that tribe, quote unquote tribe of women. It's like, alright, so there's like 4 guards, 2 people running arcade machines, and the like, what, 10 inside of the
Fortress.
The fortress. That's 16 women in total. Not much of a tribe. Plus, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that they're all pretty much either sisters or cousins.
Yeah.
I mean, where the fuck are the birth defects? Where's the incestuous biological consequences? Bullshit, Nintendo. Bullshit.
Let's see.
Touche.
But yeah, story-wise, it's pretty simple.
It's a very simple story.
Yeah,
like,
but it's good. The gameplay though.
The fact that it kind of defined the puzzle dungeoner, or at least expanded on what was very basic before.
Z targeting, greatest invention of all time. Like
great, fucking everyone uses Z targeting these days.
Yes.
Even Dark Souls has their own version of Z targeting.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic. I love it. Go on. You want to say?
Yeah, like okay, that was revolutionary. Like that was the first time that's been done. I think it was the first. Was it the first adventure game on a 3D space?
I don't really.
Like full long action adventure game.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Mario 64 is adventure-y, kind of, but it's also like at the same time it's more of a platform adventure game. So 3D adventure game, yeah, I'd say Legend of Zelda's first one.
Yeah, so like, guys, if you like Skyrim and The Witcher,
if you like Skyrim and Witcher, there's probably a good chance you grew up on Ocarina of Time.
yes.
So all right, sorry. You were about to lecture someone on go play this game. I guarantee you,
I'm
everyone
gonna say
wait.
I was gonna say you owe it to Ocarina of Time for having those games.
That I'll give you.
There you go.
What are we at, by the way? Because we need to go pay for gas later.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
And then,
Don't worry about it.
what do you mean? Don't worry about it. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. Like Ocarina of Time, I love it, but it's such there's not much to talk about in it at all.
Well,
like it's gameplay and story. That's mostly it's a very primitive OG kind of game. It's like there's not really a whole lot to do at all in it.
okay. What do you think of the? What are some of your favorite moments in the game?
Water temple.
And does the internet just goes in flames?
I love seeing the world burn. Straight up favorite moment of the game.
No, on the Water Temple though, they does have Shadow Link.
It does have Shadow Link, which is a really cool boss. Still don't understand how you're supposed to win it. It always feels like it's just pure luck when I do. I don't understand if there's really like supposed to be like any kind of like technique to beating Shadow Link. I just kind of eventually kill him. So it's like, and no. I don't really know. Straight up favorite moment. Can I say all of it?
Just all of it.
Just all. The entire game is fantastic. Although if I had to pick like one dungeon that I loved above everything else, it would probably be the Temple of Fire as Adult Link.
Oh, Oh, that's a really good one.
That's a really cool place because at that point you've got most of the items that like you need for solving shit.
Yeah.
You've got like you got your movement stuff. You have anything for range. You don't like at the point that you hit Temple of Fire. You have like all the big stuff that you need. Like yeah, there's gonna be a few small things that you can still pick up, like the boots of the flying on shit. Whatever. What are they called?
Pegasus boots.
Pegasus boots. But it's like you don't really need them in there. They're kind of just a. I don't think I've ever really used the Pegasus boots like outside of the fucking desert, honestly. So it's like Temple of Fire is like that's the point where like you're nearing the end game, but it's not the final boss.
Yeah.
Which speaking of fuck the final boss, the fucking Ganondorf's like volleyball part sucks balls.
Tennis match.
Tennis match. Whatever. Tennis. Sorry, that's what I meant. Shut up. I don't know. What about you?
Well, I'm gonna add a thing to your Fire Temple thing. Volvagia. It's the most fun boss to fight in the whole game because it's pretty much a game of whack-a-mole.
It's basically whack-a-mole, but wait, was Volvagia the one that flew around?
It's a dragon that like
yeah.
around and
So,
goes into the holes.
The thing with that, right? You know, you probably know the story, but like if there's someone who doesn't. He was coded in with the AI for the fighter pilots in Star Fox.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually, if you crack the game, you can actually pull up a model for a R-wing, and all they did right was you'd have the lead R-wing, which was the head. That's what's targetable,
Yeah.
and then the rest of the model was just body parts that were made to fly, following that same path that the R-wing had taken already. But the R-wing basically flew around and set up all the paths that it would take. I just thought it was cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I don't know, for me, my favorite part was definitely like, because again, this was my first Zelda game. It's just after you get the whole the 3 gems and you go into the Temple of Time. You have the music. You know, it's very kind of.
That's another thing. All the music.
It's kind of godlike music.
It's very much like a Gregorian chant, like something you'd expect to hear in a church.
Yes, yeah. Then you just walk in, doors open, there's the Master Sword, and you just pull it out for the first time. And then Ganondorf comes in like, ha! Psych!
Well, I mean, you don't really actually see Ganondorf do the whole thing. You wake up as 7 years older, and you get told, oh yeah, Ganondorf came in and took over the world, by the way.
No, I think it was like, no, you pull out the thing, screen goes white, and then Ganondorf just appears in the white screen, like, I've done it.
No, I'm mashing A to get past that cutscene, so I don't really remember that all happening. But yeah, no, it's Ganondorf's a dick. But going back to music, Nintendo in general does a really good job of making their music memorable and iconic for what you're doing. Legend of Zelda especially. Like, if you can play a lot of Legend of Zelda music, and I could probably tell you where a lot of them came from.
Yeah.
Just because they're so memorable for all the locations and shit.
Dude, I could like hum along almost like all the songs you can sing with your ocarina. I could hum along to pretty much any of them.
Yeah, Nintendo does a fantastic job of music, especially in the games. And having it, I don't know. Legend of Zelda has always it's always centered around music of some kind.
Yeah.
You've got the Ocarina of Time, the Wind Waker, which is a baton. Majora's Mask just gives you more instruments to play with. Bongo. The DS version. Spirit Tracks gives you a pan flute to play.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. Was there one in?
I think
Phantom Hourglass.
I think that was Phantom Hourglass with the flute thingy.
I could have sworn there was like a pan flute that you played in.
This one we're not doing to do ones because I have not played the DS games.
Yeah, but it's like music is especially it's a major theme in the
series.
Legend of Zelda series.
Yeah. But now, is there any part of this game that you don't like?
Yeah, so Spirit Tracks has a pan flute.
Oh, okay.
Any part of this game I don't the aforementioned Water Temple. It's not that bad as a lot of people say. A lot of people say that, you know, like, the absolute worst parts of Zelda games are the Water Temple, the beginning of Twilight Princess. And it's just like, it takes a while, but they're not difficult. A bad moment in a game for me is one that's needlessly difficult or completely based on luck and chance.
Okay.
The Water Temple it takes a long ass time to get through it, but it's not a bad area because if you die, you don't have to start the whole thing over. Or there's not like random moving locations.
Yeah.
The Spirit... Nope. The Forest Temple. As Adult Link, though, sucks balls. Because of the fucking hand monsters that grab you at the beginning of the dungeon.
You wanna know a part that sucks? Going into the freaking well.
Yeah,
You know where I'm going with this?
Yep.
You see that giant white monster thingy with like a million hands that just grabs you by and then just walks at you. Ah!
It's not... Alright. You're over-exaggerating a little bit, but yeah, it's that one's also... The well sucks, but especially anything that moves you to the beginning of the dungeon, or is like, you can kill them, yeah, but they're annoying as hell because they just drop down and you have like that 2 seconds, and they respawn!
Yep.
They don't stay dead. So it's like, fucking A. Why?
Zelda game's unfair.
It's just
So unfair. No, but I mean, really, let's just be honest, these are nitpicks.
Yeah.
Because this game is like absolutely fantastic.
In pretty much every way. There's a reason that it tops the charts every time someone does a like top 10, top 25, top 100
Video games of all time is usually in the top 10.
It's usually in the top 10. So it's a fantastic game, and it does a fantastic job of being a game that can be memorable.
Yeah.
Like the fact that people remember the Water Temple, the fucking Wraith in the well. It's like those would be like those are minor things in other games, but Legend of Zelda makes them majorly memorable.
Oh, let me do my thing. That part, Navi. God fucking damn it, Navi.
Hey, listen. Hey,
Shut
hey,
up.
watch out. Listen. Listen.
Fuck you, Navi.
Hey, listen.
We should have an option to stab Navi in the face.
I wish that there was a way to turn off all the assistant AIs in Legend of Zelda games. If I could shut up Navi, if I could shut up Fi, what's her name? Fi. The ones in Majora's Mask and the DS versions, fucking
Midna's the only one that I wouldn't shut up.
The only one that's actually useful.
Yes.
And even then, if you stand around in a dungeon too long because you don't have any idea what to do and you're trying to figure it out, and she pops up and goes, "We should get moving." Fuck that though.
Yeah, that's true.
But otherwise, like Midna's the only one that I can actually listen to because she doesn't just constantly go,
Hey, listen.
Which, that one thing. Zelda. She played a major role in the game, but we didn't know it until the very end. Because she was cross-dressing as a guy.
Pretty much, yeah. Also, the second greatest reveal in Nintendo history. The first being that Samus is a woman.
Oh, yeah. They're both related to some male-looking figure turning out to be a girl.
Well, alright, here's, to be fair though, Zelda kind of had to go into hiding. Because if she at any point went, "Hey Link, listen, it's me, Zelda," Ganondorf and his bullshit magic would have gone, "Aha, there you are, yoink, kidnap."
Well,
like happened as soon as we discovered her true identity in the Temple of Time.
oh no, I know that.
She goes, "Hey, surprise, I'm Zelda."
Okay,
Ganondorf shows up in
I'm gonna
mine.
ask you this. She escaped and everything, right? She escaped with the horse with Impa. Where did she get her royal clothes? I mean, Ganondorf took on the castle. She clearly didn't pack up, change the clothes for like, oh well, when I'm 17, I want to have my nice little dress as a princess.
Please don't make those hand motions ever again.
You guys are not seeing this.
You guys aren't seeing this, but he's making a very feminine motion towards his body with a lot of finger flaunting and wrist, what do you call this, flexing around.
Yeah.
It's disturbing. But, I mean, I don't know, magic. Fucking, like, the only person who doesn't get to use magic in this goddamn game is you! Sucks balls! Ganondorf, magic. Zelda, magic. Impa, magic. Deku Tree, magic. Kokiri's, magic. Fucking Goron's, magic.
You're fucking fairy.
You're fucked.
You're fairy.
You're fairy, magic. Link, nah, here's a sword. Figure it out, bitch.
That's what he just saw. That's why he's like, ah!
All those grunts are just displeasement at the fact that he doesn't get any kind of magic. Anyway, should we start writing this up?
Yeah. Again, it's Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time, granddaddy of 3D adventure games. It's fantastic, and I mean, it's like, would it hold up if it was released today? No, not at all. At the time, it was what started an entire genre, and we can appreciate it for that.
I'll disagree with you that. Now, I don't think if it came out today, it would be as praised as it is right now, but it does hold up as a game that you can play today.
Part of that is because of nostalgia factor, I think. I don't. If the 3DS port, if that had been the original release, I don't think it would have done as well as it did. I feel like a part of the reason that people enjoy it to this day is from nostalgia and the fact that it's where the genre started, and they want to go back and pay respects for that.
Oh.
I don't. If you know what 2012, 2013, Ocarina of Time 3D.
11.
It was 11. Shit.
Yeah. It's really long.
If that was a standalone Zelda release, or if that had been the Zelda release for the year, and we had no idea of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time from 1996, 8. Fuck. I'm bad at years, man. I don't think it would have done it. It would have been looked at as a handheld Zelda experience, which they're not as great. Spirit Tracks, Phantom Hourglass, Triforce Heroes, all those kind of fell short because they were the handheld versions or the handheld releases of games.
That is true.
Like I feel like that would have been regarded the same. People would have talked about Ocarina of Time 3D in the same way they would have talked about Spirit Tracks, just because it's like that's what it would have been if it had come out at this time. But I don't know. I like it. I love the games.
Well, it doesn't feel like an old game when you play it.
Yeah. Part of it's nostalgia. It holds up because people have fond memories of it, and they want to share those old memories with new people. You know. You got into Zelda. You got into Zelda with Ocarina of Time.
Yes.
Yes. You picked it up on the handheld.
Yes.
You immediately went on to play the other games.
Yes.
If I right now told you can have the 3D port again, or you could have another port of, say, Twilight Princess 3DS, which one would you rather have?
What are the options?
Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess?
Ocarina of Time.
Really?
Yes.
We're gonna cut it here before I start yelling at you.
Oh well, then.
So thanks for listening.
And we'll do Majora's Mask next week.
I've committed a crime against Legend of Zelda. I haven't played Majora's Mask yet.
Well, this shall be interesting next week.
Oh yeah, it will. All right. Well, thanks for listening. We'll catch you next time. Check out some of the other crap, I guess.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in a week.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
No, we need a better ending.
Yeah.
Anyway, see ya.
See ya. Bye.